Questions for Lindsey.
Cool. Welcome to New Zealand. How are you feeling about your first match?
Very excited. Obviously, we just landed yesterday and got the feels of everything in the hotel and whatnot, and getting out here was very nice. So it's full preparation for the first game now.
And how are you guys viewing the football ferns going into this World Cup?
Oh, it's amazing. I think it's so cool that they're a host country along with Australia, and we just played up against them in January. I don't think they had their full squad, but really cool opportunity for them to play in front of their home crowd and fans, friends, family, everything. So super excited for them as well.
What's it like for you having a World Cup in this part of the world? It's quite unusual to be so far from Europe or the States.
Yeah, but it's amazing. This is why World Cups are so cool. You get to travel around the world and play in some amazing places. So I think this is amazing for New Zealand and Australia. I think we're all so happy to be here. It's a little more difficult for family and friends to get here, but we're making it possible.
Stepping up as captain is obviously pretty incredible. How are you feeling about that role in him in the tournament?
Yeah, it was a lot last week when everything got announced and everything, but now it feels amazing. It's cool to be leading the team with Alex and a few other the veterans and leaders on this team. So really thankful, grateful for this opportunity, and just excited to get going now here.
Nice. I heard you guys are big fans of New Zealand's coffee culture. You guys got off the plane and got a coffee. Was it
right away?
As good as you expected?
Absolutely. Well, we were here in January, so we know all of our places because they're so close to our hotel. So that's very nice for us.
You know, you mentioned just a second ago about the veterans. Alex mentioned to us that there are 14 players in this team that are playing in their first World Cup ever. So many of the players are so young, like Alicia, even Trinity Rodman, but there's a lot of pressure on their backs, especially with Trinity, with her dad and things like that. So how do the veterans in the team sort of help the youngsters in these sorts of situations?
Well, first off, there's always pressure in this team. We live in pressure, and I think we make that very known to any new, younger player coming into this environment, that you're going to live in that for the rest of your career on this national team. For the young ones, it's nothing new. They do this week in, week out with NWSL. You see the way Trinity's playing, and Alyssa, so all these players, they've been incredible, and so it's nothing new to them. It's just a bigger stage and a little bit more fans now going into the World Cup. Tell them just to do the same thing that they do every single week, and obviously just take in the moment and enjoy it.
And you mentioned the NWSL there. This season in particular, in its third iteration, the crowds have actually been really, really great. 5,000-6,000 at a minimum. Do you think that helps coming into a World Cup for all of the players?
Yeah, obviously, the more fans you play in front of it, it's easier when you go into stages like this where there could be 70, 80,000 fans. But again, it's just knowing who they are and playing their game, and sometimes we just tune them out, so that's helpful.
Alex, last one for Lindsey. Go ahead.
Thank you. Alex kind of said, we're talking about the three-peat. She says, no one's really saying anything about it in the group because it's about this cycle, but is it low-key in the back of your mind?
Honestly, we made that a point coming into this, that we were just focusing on this tournament only. Obviously, we were so proud and happy about our accomplishments in the past, but I think that's kind of left in the past for right now, and we focus on this tournament and we focus on Vietnam.